Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. And finally, this weekend, UFC 292 is live from Boston, Massachusetts, headlining by Aljamain Sterling versus Sugar Sean O'Malley for the World Bantamweight Championship. Let's dive into it. It is a solid card. I'll give it like 8 out of 10. I think with the later placement of some of these fights does diminish the card, but it's still a good card. Weidman is back with his after his horrific injury against a very tough opponent in Brett Tavares. Robocop is fighting, so it's still a great card. So let's dive into the prediction part. So first fight in the bantamweight bout in the main card, Marlon Vera versus Pedro Munoz. I believe it's a great fight for Marlon Vera for to coming up in a win column after that Cody Sandhagen fight because he was supposed to fight Henry Cejudo, and I think it's much better fight for him. Pedro is a much better fight for him than Cejudo. So I think he is a. Both guys are very powerful, highly durable, and hard to put up. But I think Chito is much more precise with his strikes. He's much more calculated, much more focused. So I'll go with Marlon Vera on this one. I think he will land the bigger shots. I think he will land a much more significant shot. So I'll go with Chito Vera and I'll go with the decision because Pedro is a very durable bloke, and I don't. And if the finish will happen, I think it will happen in the late. In the third round or something, but I don't see this coming, so I'll go with the decision, Chito. And yep, and so the next fight, again a bantamweight bout, Mario Bautista and another late replacement, the Moon Blackshear. We know Bodhi Garbrandt got pulled out in the end, and the Moon Blackshear is fighting. He was fighting in the last weekend, and he got a win last weekend, and now he's fighting this weekend. Quick turnaround. A great fighter, good submission skills, and Batista is very well rounded. So I'll go with Batista in this one. I think he'll much more well rounded and better puts better combos and grappling. So I'll go with Batista in this one. And the next bout in the welterweight, Magny against Ian Gary. Man, I love this kind of fight. I love these highly prospect versus a true veteran kind of fight. And this is that fight. And I think, minus 500 is a very big odds, bro. So I don't think it's this much of a big difference kind of fight. But if you're a betting man, Neil Magny is not a bad choice. So, but eventually I'm going with Ian Gary on this one. I think he's too fast. I think he puts better combos. He does leave his chin open sometimes, but I think he's put better combos, and he's a very effective and precise in open space. So I'll go with Ian Gary, and I'll go with decision. I think he'll put much better combos on Neil Magny. I don't think he'll finish Magny, but I think he'll outpoint him in the end. So let's get into the women's strawman fight and the co-main. Boy, this is a banger of a fight. This is a true firework of a fight. Both women are so powerful. Both women possess the one-punch knockout power. Lemos got in the last fight knocked out Rodriguez cold. Zhang Weili spinning back fist against Joanna, and the destructions he put on Carlos Esparza. Man, I'm looking forward to this fight, especially if this fight will keep on standing, because I believe it's a close fight if it's on the feet. If on the grappling, I think Bailey clears Lemos. Lemos has a good grappling, good submission skills, good guillotine especially, but I think Zhang Weili is just too powerful, especially in the last few fights. She looks mean. So I'll go with Zhang Weili. I think she'll put better mixed martial art fight, both grappling and striking, and I think she'll find a submission in the end. So I'll go with Zhang Weili. I'll go with a third round submission. And now let's finally get into the main event of the evening. Aljamain Sterling defending his bantamweight championship for the last time against Sean O'Malley. Yep, he's moving up after this, regardless of a decision, win or lose. And it's a good choice, by the way. It's a great choice, and I think it's a great fight, great last fight in the bantamweight division. If he beats O'Malley, he's clearly the bantamweight GOAT. Like, I think at least on the level of Cruz and TJ. I still believe Cruz is still the bantamweight GOAT because Aljamain does have some asterisk on the title reign, but if he beats O'Malley, I think he clears them all. So it's a big fight for him, and it's a big fight for Sean because it is a dangerous fight. I think Aljamain is a much dangerous fight for him than any other contenders. Even Marab, I think Aljo is a much dangerous fight because Aljo does possess some great threat of grappling, and he's good. He's good on the feet too. He does some sloppy exchanges sometimes where he plays his and he takes his head down and throws the overhand without looking to his opponent. But against O'Malley, this is not good because O'Malley is a sniper on the feet. Like, he doesn't have like Trent Ngannou type power where he just touches you anywhere and you go down. But he does have a snipe. He does have precision. He touches you on the button. He knows when to connect for and when to that knockout over Eddie Weidman was still unbelievable. That knee up in the middle against Peter Young that he puts incredible. So if Aljo does some of these goofy ass striking exchange, I think Sean will fight his chin. But I truly believe that I think this fight might not go above 2 rounds. Depends on Sean's defense. But I think Aljo will just grab a hold of him early in this round, especially when they're dry. And I think he'll put a pace on Sean. I think they'll try to grapple him as fast as possible because especially when they're dry, Aljo, I think he's one of the best grappler, and especially when taking someone's back. And if he takes Sean O'Malley's back, even if he gets a hold of Sean O'Malley, I think it's a wrap. I don't see O'Malley defending submission threats or any kind of adjustment or more than 2-3 attempts. So eventually I'm going with the champion. I'll go with a submission and I'll go second round. I think the first round is kind of like your feeler, and I believe he'll put the pressure, but I think he'll find that submission eventually, late in the first round or early in the second round. I'll go with the champ, and I think Ant's still in the main event and still in the co-main event. So that's it for the breakdowns and prediction. If you like this video, please comment and comment your thoughts, comment your prediction, and do like this channel, to subscribe it. I'll come up with more videos in the future, and till then, see you in the next video. Peace.